Vodhalla, y'all might want to look at that. Y'all might want to look at that. Y'all might want to look at that.
The Axe versus
Fight in a little too sneakily, and Hardy ends up losing his first stock because of it. Simple is doing so great with the sword, and Hardy was very vocal on saying on Twitter as well that he believes that sword into great sword is the worst matchup that great sword has. Now you guys can take that with a grain of salt. Of course, that is his opinion. I personally don't agree, but I think if anything, you can say he has a mental block in that matchup.
that block all day because he's fought against plenty of people.
Is sword into great sword the worst matchup?
Simple being one of the bigger issues, of course, for everyone else.
No.
It's translated over here to once. That 3-2 doesn't really last too long. However, though, if he gets rid of that stock soon with a D-Light recovery, D-Light Zare, and then he actually gets some reads with the great sword, which we've seen him do so
Yo,
many
somebody do the watch time. I want to see what y'all watch times are.
About a little bit before this match even started is that, like, this is, you know, NA versus EU. This matchup has never happened before. So this first game is going to be so important for setting the pace of not only the rest of the set.
Ads aren't real.
Weapon like Greatsword, where so much of it comes down to reads. Hardy, I can already tell, is struggling to figure out exactly what Simple's most popular defensive options are.
I mean, Hardy's struggling just getting an opening. Like I've seen at least 8 or 9 neutralizers.
His didn't come up.
Sidelights have hit, but nothing on a follow-up because there's nothing.
Doc, yours didn't come up.
Just scare Simple right now. I think that's the biggest thing. Simple sends him off stage. But if we see Hardy somehow get the party started, we've seen this time and time again. 3 to 4 pieces.
Where are you at, Pisterian? Do your watch time again, dog. I don't know, yours didn't pop up. And stars didn't come up.
What do you think that Hardy's got to do to get himself back in the game?
I think he has to go to
the bot eating ass.
Right there, because what
20 minutes.
Is that
Egypt? It could be, bro.
Last stock, he was getting a lot of damage racked up on Simple with the great sword, but every time he trails behind, it's because he's stuck in the sword ditto, and I think Hardy realizes it here. He's not going to beat Simple in the sword ditto. It has to be the great sword that's out here. It's tried and true, most confident weapon, but right here, needs to sneak around, finally manages to do so, but you can see the amount of pressure that Simple exudes, right? Like, great sword is not a good weapon off stage.
Yeah, I mean, Hardy basically puts himself in the game quite literally here with this Negan skin, and he has got to find a way to make what has always worked for him.
They need great sword guns and put Dante from Devil May Cry in here. I would play great sword.
Simple stayed grounded.
And that was just the tail end too. It was great spacing from Hardy, but
that'll be fire, nigga.
Perfectly timed. Hardy's struggling to get this last final blow, right? Maybe a falling Sarah here. No, he's just gonna go ahead and wait on stage. Tries to.
Lucille could have katars and guns.
Simple, you know, very patient. Will just slowly creep his way forward. Hardy can't find the final blow, and at this point, he's already red. Like, Hardy can't get touched again here. He needs to get rid of this stock right now without taking any damage whatsoever. And even then, there's still no guarantee he can even bring this back.
This is where we talk about the similarities to Meg B. It's so hard to hit Simple sometimes when he has a lead. He's one of the best.
Appreciate it, dog.
With a lead. Double weapon toss coming through though. That's gonna.
Floaty, I actually don't know, bro. Yo, Floaty, do your watch time. You gifted 50 subs.
I know I've said it like at least 3 times.
Damn.
Now, but big play. It was the play in my
Jesus, bro.
But I guess he
big money.
Hits and play amazing.
He got killed, man. That fucking Sarah fucked his ass up.
Off the wall, Simple takes game number 1.
You can see it right there, right? I was talking about how great sword's not a great weapon off stage, right? You can see Simple going off stage and threatening Hardy. Hardy's like, crap, what am I going to do? He uses his recovery early.
1 hour and 40 minutes.
The exhausted recovery as another delayed timing mix-up option. But even despite that, you see Simple just does a Sayer into the wall, and it covers so much space. Great sword doesn't have an...
Train has been following for 1 year. God damn. Train, I feel like, bro, you haven't talked that much, and you've been following me almost 2 years.
I think he was able to figure out a little bit of what he needs to do in the neutral.
Where's Train at?
Well, I mean, out of the 480 damage he dealt,
yeah, bro, you only have 68 messages.
To the side of the great sword, so
you don't really type.
He needs to get the W. The sword is usually pretty solid in trying to deal with the sword ditto, but it's obvious that Simple has the sword mirror match down. So if he can get
I mean, I just got it to work.
Get some more damage with the great sword and somehow find the KOs. That's
6 hours and 43 minutes.
Refused to give up that second stock. He held on to it for so long.
50 subs is a shit ton though, Doc. You said this is my old account. What's your new account?
Here and there. A lot of the time, it's like he'll get the 1-2, and then you know what comes next never really connects, and that's the problem he's having. But he switches to the sword, gets the side sig, that pocket sand that we're so used to, and can he get this KO clean? This is where it can struggle.
Last time he waited for the jump, he does it again. He was waiting for the jump on the platform last time. This time with no platform there, he still waited for the, and he catches him with the dare. Hardy didn't take that much damage on the first stock, and that was significantly better.
Yeah, and that's honestly without dodge. He still hasn't gotten it.
V3.
He's just been able to poke him out in neutral using the side light, bring it into a nair, and that's where Hardy's been.
Am I better than Hardy? Yes.
Yeah, he's getting small hits.
I don't think Hardy's good at all. I've been playing Charles 4 years, and he's still shit to me.
Like you were saying, no dodge reads because Simple is just basically not giving them to him in the ways that he wants. And the D-Light recovery is not going to be enough just yet, so Hardy's still getting a lot of extra damage.
Charles!
Oh, he gets it down air. And see, like, Hardy's swinging, and honestly, I respect.
I got it on Teros.
Playing Greatsword is saying, I'm going to keep swinging.
Yeah, I don't like the colors, man. What up, Gunner?
You are just not dodging. I'm just going to keep swinging because I need that damage, right? So right there, we saw him go for a 3-hit string. That wasn't the whirlwind neutral sig on the sword. Hold on. Hardy.
Velocity Hardy on PS4.
Finally finds one. And
No, he was known as Charles 1200. I don't know what the fuck he was, bro. It was some shit like that. I'm gonna get some Wang. Tails makes you tilt. I understand. Dog, it be like that. Is that Charles? Yes, that's Charles. Hardy is Charles.
Just a little bit, and it's crazy because the way he's a master.
I don't even know why he changed his name to Hardymj L name.
Getting a hit on Simple and chaining it into multiple hits that
They're delayed because the thing that casters use.
But despite that, he's been able.
Well, actually, no, they shouldn't be delayed because it's not online. Online, though, they do be delayed sometimes.
Really has to kind of reground himself and make sure he has a game plan going in here.
Yeah, the fact that you've been getting so much damage without the full setup that you want.
Fuck up straight.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, well, all right.
Straight away your sub at ugly ass nigga.
But you're gonna do when I actually start hitting it, and hopefully this is some form of condition for Hardy. And look at the defense he has going right now. Simple in that whole first.
Why does Hardy play Greatsword, though? I don't get it.
Simple was the one that had the problem. He gave him the problem. Gets a 3-piece himself into recovery, but it was not. It just didn't connect the right spot to be able to take him off the top. He's looking for another.
That was smart.
Up recovery right now, but Hardy's just avoiding all of them. That's the recovery off the top, and that's gonna be Hardy's game.
He went fishing.
Of making sure that he didn't find that D-Light Sarah.
Come on, Charles.
You see Hardy back to pitching again, right? He doesn't want this to get too out of hand. Looking for the D-Light recovery. Simple knows it. Goes for a weapon throw, and I don't think he actually wanted the Greatsword. I think he wanted that to hit, because it would send Simple off stage, and then he can be in an edge guard position. But instead, he has to try to do it with the Greatsword. And he
weapon throw.
So similar to Spear, so thin. And he was almost close to giving Simple a chase dodge there, but managed to get away from that. And now we have a last stock scenario, and Hardy hasn't taken too much damage.
I saw Hardy literally put his head back there, like,
yeah.
I think he realized.
What the fuck was that?
This is not this. I know this sounds cliche as always, but
did y'all hear that?
This game matters a lot. These two.
I look like Remy Cap.
Basically, whoever has the lead comes out on top. They are both very strong.
Gould look like experience after coming back from the club.
To have that 2-1 advantage.
Yeah. Oh fuck. What was that? SpongeBob, nigga?
Much going into that game fight potentially on keeping your stamina, because I don't know if whoever wins this.
What the fuck was that spike?
Oh, and he doesn't have a dodge
Wow.
here, so he just has to line up the down air, and he does. Beautifully played from Hardymj to close out that game, because
that boy Charles
Hardy's always like, yo,
Charles was like a cannibal.
And how did he win that game? One, he did a side air out of disadvantage into a weapon throw, hit Simple,
Charles.
the stage, jumped up. What move did he use again? Side air, because it sends you at this terrible trajectory if you're on the receiving end of it. That kind of puts you toward the corner of the stage.
Charles.
And that's how he set up for the edge guard that he got. That was so well played.
Charles.
Great use of the kid overall.
Everything he's talking about with Greatsword, he's out here.
He said nigga like an home.
572 with the Greatsword. He's winning the matchup against the sword, which you were saying before he was saying was really poor, and then kind of invalidating the hammer to some degree too, because it worked at the beginning, and then afterwards we saw what 9 attempts at a dare in a row. It was like, all right, well you obviously showed me you have no neutral with hammer right now, so I'm just gonna keep outplaying the sword play. Currently, Hardymj sitting up 2-1.
Okay, boom. Wow, Hardy already putting a lot of pressure. He gives up a little bit of
Simple?
time to see if he can catch Simple jumping in, and that's exactly what he finds. Simple, on the other hand, having a very tough time trying to deal with Hardy's aggression, and Hardy keeps a good amount of space as well.
Hardy doesn't play well against passive players, by the way.
In the threat range of KO.
Is Hardy better than Pavelski? Fuck no.
We were saying this earlier, like Simple's kind of dirty in the sword ditto, so we'll see if
Yeah, I haven't seen one Raymond review. We're supposed to have a review, right? Has he done any reviews today or no?
As you were just talking about, it's like, yeah,
Or did they do that only at the end?
At all. Oh my God, man is coming in swinging. Doesn't go for weapon toss down to catch Simple coming in for maybe a nair in that spot. Simple's.
I think Simple's gonna lose, man.
I'm very surprised Hardy. I think Hardy just wanted to position himself with that weapon toss, didn't expect to actually get rid of it.
Oh.
Oh, and he gets caught on the recovery there. Nice clean edge guard from
The
Simple.
booty taker.
I'm wondering, I mean, for Hardy,
L.
like, yeah, you are up 2-1 in the set, but this could very easily go either way, right? Like, it's not
Who
like
knows the
Hardy's
tournament?
dominating. He's been kind of fighting for inches here and being able to extend the
Is Boomy out yet?
a couple more inches.
No,
maybe
he's
some
in.
feet, but
Right?
Simple, on the other hand, I mean, look at the way he's moving
Wait.
around Hardy right now. Like, he's starting to figure this out.
Wait, Boomy's out?
I'm curious to see if the adaptation's there, because the hammer you were saying before, neutral didn't look good, but I'm like, man, what if you just, like, decided to stomp one of those
Oh, he did?
instead of down here? You'd have a stomp there.
Also, for all of our EU viewers,
He's losing top 8.
say meter and stuff.
Oh.
We're working.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, true.
what up, Mello?
It's gonna be hard to catch in that. So, what are the things? Talk about that.
Hey, type in alcoholic.
The sword ditto happened. Right. As soon as that sword ditto happened, he lost the lead. Hardy has gone back to great sword, and he has now gotten it back to even.
You said chill.
Stay anywhere near sword for the remainder of this match.
Oh, nice, and I love
Bro was
it.
intoxicated every day with wings in his belly. This nigga.
Because once again, he doesn't have the matchup experience. But if Hardy
Bro, that nigga Chungus is a bitch.
D-Light bridge, right? Oh, beautiful string coming out from Hardy. And another Nair. One more will take him out. Maybe a gravity cancel D-Light here. No, he goes for a gravity cancel and light, and that's the one that whiffs, but he manages to find it anyway.
Why is I don't understand.
You've seen this time and time again, and Hardy has definitely changed it up. All you need was that one 5-piece, but Simple coming in, swinging, and a dodge attack. And
Nice!
stage, but the Nair had him out after the recovery was gone. That was so smart.
D-Light?
That was just so perfectly done because he manages to use the weapon to cover himself as a weapon throw, and then manages to pick it up at the perfect time to retaliate for the punish as well. Granted, Simple's going to go ahead and find that punish, bring it down to a final stock.
How do you fight Pavelski? Would you do?
A qualifier to get to the
How would I think Pavelski would do?
win here. He needs to
Top 8.
This is just top 8.
Pavel's very fucking talented, dude. Know what I'm saying? Entertaining to watch too, bro. Like his gameplay. Pavelski's awesome, bro. I like that nigga.
Only one stock left. They push it towards that game 5, but Hardy is playing well. He's staying grounded. He's not going crazy. However, he's getting boxed a bunch on top of his platform. He finally gets down to the ground,
Nice.
Lambo.
Oh, Hardy, he's one recovery away.
How would you
Tries to
do
get
here?
there, but he manages to get some of the iframes through the full entire recovery.
I can't believe he actually beat him.
Hit by the full one there.
Maybe
MJ is going to proceed over Simple in 3
top 16?
fashion. He's already straight to Twitter. Oh, we got something for the camera. Let me get some HD on that. What's he saying? Oh no, put it back. No, he doesn't know. No, Hardy, I need to see it. No. It said EU sucks. Thank you. Shout out to Productions.
Okay.
EU sucks.
Okay.
Oh.
The sirens.
Oh
Do
my
you
God.
hear them? 'Cause
Did he really say that?
Simple up.
That dream is coming to a close. Already just
EU sucks. Yikes.
Hey, oh, with the KS2. Oh, EU sucks.
Oh man. Oh my God, that was good. That was gonna cut.
Uh.
Bracket land. This match